we should be all good to go. Alright. Well, if this actually worked out, welcome everybody to the finale of Okami on the PS4. On the last stream, we cut it kind of short, and that's dominantly to the fact that I streamed through my PlayStation 4, and when we got to the final boss, I did not know this, but it would block all cutscenes that would happen. Oh, and now it shows my community posts. I should turn those off. I'll turn them off after the stream. If you see it, that's not a big deal. But yeah, so it blocked the cutscene of the final boss, which kind of sucked. And I mean, like, it blocked the cutscene and the boss fight itself. So that happened. Also, my camera angle is gonna be a bit different now because I'm on my computer, so now I can actually like lean up against my couch and be more comfortable. I guess I could move this in a bit closer. I might not look as vivid or as good because the lighting and it's different. I'm like learning the setup, but it should still be fine. But yeah, with this, no cutscene should be blocked. Nothing should be different. And now we can fight the final boss, and you'll see the cutscene, the audio, and the battle itself. So everything should be all set and just fine. If there's any issues, just let me know. I'm like working on this part now through my capture card, which is what I'm using. So hopefully this will be a lot better and a lot nicer. And when I did a test stream earlier, but I didn't announce it. I was just testing it, and everything seemed fairly all right for the most part. And I went back through and I defeated every boss that had happened. So I went back through and I beat all of them. So we're gonna go up, we're gonna fight Yami, and we're gonna put an end to this. So this is gonna be pretty much the end of the game. I'm gonna skip Marco's dialogue because we saw it last time. So yeah, so my computer's here in front of me, which I'm looking at, but now my TV's like there that I look at. So if I look off this way, yeah, so now it says gameplay recording pause because I entered a block cutscene. That's what happened last time, but now you can see it because I'm using the capture card. So now you can actually see what's going on, which is significantly more helpful, and now you can actually see what's going on. So this should be a lot better this time. I can't quite hear the game for fear that it might show up on the stream. I don't think it will. I'll turn it up a little bit, but not by much, so hopefully there will be no like kind of secondary echo effect. But there you are, Amaterasu. I thought I could handle this before you arrived, but it seems I have met my match. I'm gonna move this over just a little bit. Give me a little bit better of a range of motion. This brings back memories, Machete. Remember when we faced Orochi together on the celestial plane? Behold, it is shrouded in darkness, but make no mistake. This is none other than Yami, the evil ruler of darkness. It was he who slew the Celestials on board this very ark, and brought misfortune upon the land of mortals. Of course, it's too dark to see his true form now. And so it begins. The dreaded day of darkness is upon us. Oh yeah, it's working out pretty well. Maybe I'll try changing a camera or something on my computer. I'll try to figure maybe something out to make it a little bit better. But yeah, this is about all I have. It's just the built-in camera of my MacBook, so it's not like amazing. And the light is going to make a big difference because my computer's, I wonder if turning the brightness up will make a difference on my computer. Yeah, that makes a bit of a difference. That makes me a little bit easier to see. Oh, it makes it really grainy though. Ugh. Hopefully that'll be fine. I'll try to mess with something before Monday stream over the weekend, but hopefully this will be a little bit fine. Like, it makes my couch look really glittery. My couch is not glittery even in the slightest, so don't worry about that. But it looks kind of funny, but this is about the best I can do at the moment. And also, cutscenes are happening, but yeah, so. On a side note, while we're in the cutscene, because I'll still kind of talk through it and just kind of hang, because we're hanging out in stream, but playing a lot more Sword and Shield. I think I mentioned it last stream, the little small part. I'm thinking of using a fairy type Pokemon, which are still new to me. Oh, sorry. Distorted time and space brings about this phenomenon. This ill-fated day only occurs once every 100 years. Nobody, not even the gods, has the power to stop it. And in the cutscene, Yami took all of our godly powers away. We are now just a standard white wolf. We're not very strong. Alright, so. Yeah, we're in a pretty end final like cutscene here. This is pretty big stuff. So yeah. Still, I shall stand firm and fight this battle. For it was I who brought the Ark of Yamato to the Celestial Plane. But I was oblivious to the evil that lurked in its depths. I caused the death of countless innocent Celestials, and brought a curse upon the land of mortals. However, I cannot reset my actions nor undo the past. And hopefully I can see chat. I have my Twitch up with the chat, so I should still be able to read it if anybody comments. I'm not using my phone anymore or anything else, so hopefully this works out a lot better. Amaterasu. Orochi can only be defeated with the power of the Chosen One. That's what I told you, and you waited for me without question. You waited patiently in this land of mortals. You waited for the day that Nagi the Chosen One was born. You believed in me despite knowing that I count myself among the ranks of the accursed Moon Tribe who had escaped from the lunar realm. I was deeply moved by your earnest spirit. That is why my faith in you has not waned since that fateful day. When we engaged Orochi in battle side by side. Amaterasu, you must return to the Celestial Plane. You must do so in order to bring peace to this world. And Waka gets blasted. He was also the man with the blonde hair that was mentioned in last stream when we were talking to the Celestials. He was the man of the Moon Tribe, the only remaining Moon Tribe member with the golden hair. So yeah. He's a big deal. And he's also old. But looks young. He found the secret. Alright, now we have to take down Yami. So yeah, on that tangent, yeah, I want to use a fairy-type Pokemon. I want to end up replacing Espeon, not because Espeon's bad, but I really want to use new Pokemon in Pokemon Sword. And Espeon is not a new Pokemon. Like, I have used Espeon so much in all of my Pokemon adventures just throughout forever that I do want to use a new Pokemon. So I'm looking to replace Espeon, and I'm thinking of finally using a fairy type. I've never used fairy types beforehand, so I don't really know like what they're weak to very well or what they're strong against. So yeah, I'm kind of looking into that. All right, let's recover the ground. Now we have our God powers back. Now we're a lot stronger. Can't actually see Yami's health very well unless I look at the computer screen. Let's restore this. Oh, that actually didn't work. Let's pan the camera around. There we go. That'll restore it. There we go. That's a lot better. Alright, yeah, we don't have all of our God powers anymore. We only have rejuvenation. It is the only power we actually have available to us. And this Yami music, I can faintly hear it, but it is still good. I can't hear the music very well anymore, unfortunately. I don't really know quite a trick to that quite yet, but it's, you know, I can still hear it, so at least I'm, you know, not in the dark. But now I finally got Power Slash, and we should be getting some powers back pretty fast. Oh yeah, we're destroying Yami. Yep, here's another power. This one should be Green Sprout. So yeah, hopefully this is a better setup. It's new. It's the only way I can. I'll now be able to stream a lot more games that would probably have like the HDCP cutscene block. I don't know all the games that actually would have it, so I can't say all of them that do, but at least now I could stream them if need be. Because now I have the capture card semi up and working, so yeah. Awesome. And now we have a new form. Green ball that can now set itself on fire. We're gonna need our water power, but we do not have it at the moment. Oh man, okay. Can you... Alright, stop being on fire. I need to beat into you. And I can't power slash him just whenever I want either, so there is also that. Oh, I guess you could jump for this part and just... Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't actually know that. I thought you had to like run away from him during that part instead of just jumping, just not being on the ground to be hit by him. And now we have Cherry Bomb. Now this should work. Yeah, there we go. He breaks into a bunch of platforms, but now we can actually like hit him. Can I power slash him in this state? I assume so. Yeah, it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's actually free power slashes, so we might as well. Okay, not... yeah, I can't hit him anymore. Okay. And now he's going to for sure give us powers because we did a lot. You get powers based on how much damage you do like at certain thresholds he has. So since we got him down a lot, he should be giving us like rapid fire powers in this phase. So yeah, we have Water Sprout. So now he's in fire form. We can now put him out and we could probably just power slash him, but let's just cherry bomb him. That we can just get like maximum... Oh wow, he's way up there. Well, nothing like platforming in a boss fight. Oh no. Well, that's fine. I can still just... Wow, Power Slash is not doing a lot of damage. Yeah, that did not do... It's probably weakening our damage, honestly, because we have to get our powers. So it's probably limiting our ability. This is awesome. You know how Moon hasn't done a whole lot for us except just make it nighttime? Crescent is awesome. You know how we helped Nagi with it? Draw Moon, and Susanoo or Nagi, whichever one, slices him in half. And that puts an end to phase 2, onto phase 3. Because this is the end. This is the last like hurdle of the game. This is the last thing to do. Alright, blue one is slot machine, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, fire that I can't do anything about. These I can, though. These I can smack back for decent damage. How much did that do? Not a ton. Yeah, we're still getting decent enough damage. Oh, I'm actually out of ink power. Alright. I'm going to use not an Infinity Stone. Wow, I don't have any more. That is very sad, actually. Alright. Alright, we're going to need our ink to replenish. We're going to have to, like, kind of pace ourselves and wait to get some ink back. I didn't know I'd, like, burn through all of it. I guess it makes sense. We did burn through a lot of power slashes to beat into him there in his last phase. We got Gale Storm, which we're going to get that fire out of here, but we're going to kind of wait for our ink to replenish right now. So I don't know if the slot machine's just going to go kind of forever, but I'm going to kind of wait, pace myself, and kind of let him do whatever he wants. Does it stop on... Yeah, okay, it does stop on his own. Can I slash these back? I can slash them back for damage. Alright, okay. Not sure what this one does, but I can slash these back. This is burning through all the ink I just saved, but not terrible. Do I have to, like, Gale Storm that thing away? Yeah, I probably do. Gale Storm? Yep, gets her. Okay, so I do have to use my brush powers. Alright, I didn't know that either, because I normally have the golden ink pot this part of the game, so I would have the ability of my ink like replenishing very quickly. So I'm kind of at a slight disadvantage. We got Inferno. I don't really want to waste my ink, so I'm gonna kind of leave that there. Alright, we're getting a lot of ink back though. Alright, we'll slash it. Let's do this. Oh. Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but alright, I'll take another power right away. Didn't even use Inferno, so I mean, I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. We got this time. It's Veil of Mist. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna use this one to specifically get... Yeah, I want... No, it's not what I wanted, actually. Whatever. Alright, yeah, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I want these to slash back. Fire burn me, but I'm just trying to smack them down for damage. Get the fire out of our tail. There we go. Got weird ink management is kind of strange here. Alright, knock all back. That does a lot of damage. And this might finish him off. Almost finish him off. Okay. I'm going to let his last attack just go to get some of my ink back, and then we're going to finish the slot machine phase of Yami. The slot machine phase isn't particularly hard. It's just kind of annoying because it's slow. Alright, so now, can I slash these back? No. No? Can I mean, yeah, that blew it up, but it's not. Okay, let's try this. Okay, yeah, alright. Well, we burned through something, but we finished phase 3. Now we go into phase 4, which I believe is one of the final phase of part 1 of this battle. And this is the annoying one. This is the very annoying one. Alright. Because now he's like a fight. Now he's an actual like fighter. We can slash back the missiles. This form takes very low amounts of damage. So this is going to be kind of a war of attrition, especially with the amount of ink we have left. We're not in a very good spot. Can't do anything about that. We don't have Thunderstorm. But I can still slash him, which is like doing like no damage. I might use one of our Steel Fist Sakes. Do we have any? No, I don't even have a Steel Fist Sake. Crud. I'd use that and probably get like a lot of damage off, but that's not really working. What if I just go up and hit you? Will that work? That does more damage than anything that we have, so we might as well kind of run up and not power slash him. Even though our power slash is really strong, it's not actually doing like enough. So yeah. This might make me a little bit easier to see. There you go. Catwalk, which is going to do us literally nothing in this battle, but our next power should be Thunderstorm, which is going to be insanely helpful for what's coming up. Because right now this is like the only means we actually have of doing like decent enough damage to Yami. But we need something a little bit stronger. Oh, that still hit me. Okay. I am actually going to heal. I'm going to use these Holy Bone S's that we were like never ever going to use ever in our play. So that's they're not very important to us, so it doesn't matter if we use them or not. Alright. So now we have Thunderstorm, which is really good. Now we're going to be able to knock Yami out. We should be able to get a sizable amount of damage off on him. Yeah, now here... Yeah, I think our physical attack is probably going to do the most damage. I can get like a power slash off or two, but it's not going to... Wow, it's not going to do like enough damage, but it is going to auto break him out of it and immediately give us another power. So there is that. And this should be Blizzard. This should be the final power. Right? Blizzard, right? Yep, okay. So now what Blizzard's going to allow us to do is, when he looks like this, because after a couple hits he goes back in, we can now freeze him, and he can actually like come back out, and it stuns him. Alright, yeah, so that was and now we have no power, so now it's just going to be a no holds barred until the end. So I'm not really going to do much else except just kind of like wait, and yeah, wait for these big attacks to stun him for a long time. Because now we can beat into him, get a power slash off. Because now he's not going to pull himself back in until we run out of time or he's defeated. Or we can come really, really close. That's unfortunate. Alright. So, okay. He should, yeah. Will this beat him? No, that didn't even hit him, I don't think. Alright, well I'm going to get you with some ice when you open your hatch. Or we're going to do this again. That works. It's an easy move to tell, so it's easy and nice to use in. That defeated phase 4? Phase 4 of Yami. So now we go to our final act. So here we go. Had to adjust how I was sitting, I'm sorry. There you go. That might be... I was still trying to find like a good angle for the camera. Alright. Not bad, Furball. Well, you know the drill. Let's have one of those famous howls of yours. But Assume was never actually there. We're just imagining the old times of having him. And in the background, we have all the brush powers that we got back during that battle. But we got grabbed by Yami. And Yami is like what I assume in this cutscene is happening is that Yami is killing us. And it's destroying our godly power. Like Yami is destroying our powers. And we're dying. And now Yami enters his true form, his final form. Which I don't think has like an actual name, so we're just going to call it True Yami. Alright. Bah, that furball's always spacing out like that. Ami can't get anything done without my help. Is that doggy crying somewhere, sis? And yeah, it's all the people we have met and have helped. Is that why the sunshine has disappeared? I haven't seen the doggy for a while now. Did my saying there's no such thing as gods cause all this? Snowy the whole diggin' king? I never dreamt that you were a god. You're gonna make Hayabusa a nervous wreck if you don't get that sun shining again soon. Amaterasu, thanks to you, we can protect our village by ourselves. But you must be strong and triumphant over evil. For the Canine warriors so dearly wish to see you once more. Huh, that god sure was burning with passion. I don't know what happened, but if that mongrel doesn't come out of hiding, I'll have to send up a really big one to reignite that passion. So that wolf was really a god. Perhaps I should have made an offering of my bamboo ware. It may be my fault that the sun has ceased to shine. Everyone we've met and everyone we've helped across our entire journey. Because as soon as a celestial envoy, who would have ever thought that that rascal was really Shiranui reborn? My, how that god loved my cherry cakes. Could this darkness be caused by hunger? I like this. Chart. Uh-oh. The boss is praying. Snowy, did something happen to you? Why has the sun suddenly disappeared? Fido won't roll over and play dead for evil. No brother of mine would dream of it. Something in your brushwork touches the heart as soon. You never abandon your life as an artist after all. When one tries to master something, it ends in either success or failure. But it is in the attempt itself where you find the true value. Believe in your own power and walk your own path. Soon, I see you have finally heeded your calling. Your resolve is plain to see in your drawing. It has the power to move people's hearts and inspire their faith in the gods. Amaterasu, their faith shall be your power. He did it. My grandson did it. Look at the spirit behind this beautiful brushwork. He truly deserves the title of Celestial Envoy. It's work like this that can show the true glory of the gods and guide people to the right path. There's one thing I'm sure of, Amaterasu. You found a much better companion than I could ever be. Okay, everyone, I know it's kind of hard to see in this darkness, but get a load of my latest work. Soon the Watering Artist presents his interpretation of the great god Amaterasu. Yeah, as a celestial envoy, Nisun was supposed to spread the word and help people believe, encourage the belief of the gods to give us power, but he didn't do that because he abandoned his life as an artist. You gotta pull yourself together. I finally chose my path, and I have the resolve to see it through. I've started to roam the land as your missionary. But you gotta take care of things on your end too. Don't look so sad. Just psych yourself up like we always did, remember? Oops, I almost forgot. Check these out, everyone. It's the great god Amaterasu descending from the heavens. Pretty good, huh? Ami was smiling down from the sky just a little while ago. Something must have disturbed the furball's concentration. That's why the world has gone dark. Without Ami, we can't take a refreshing nap outdoors. Rice won't grow. Plants and flowers will wither. Laundry won't dry. Monsters will roam about like they own the place. In other words, our world will be a total mess. No one wants to live in a world like that. Especially me. So come on, everybody. Let's join together and call upon the great God. Let's show Ami that we truly believe. Put your hands together and pray. Let's make our gratitude obvious. I mean, we shouldn't pray only when we want something. We should consider how the gods must feel once in a while. We should even take on some of their burden. If you pray with all your heart, maybe the sun will cheer up and show itself once again, lighting our world with its heavenly glow. After all, the best thing about the great god Amaterasu is that happy-go-lucky spirit. Right, Ami? Answer if you can hear me, you big furball. Yeah, it's great because Asun finally, like, oh, he comes in with his own. It's so great because this is so touching that Asun gets everybody that was doubting the gods and that we just kind of like helped to find the brush powers for his benefit to like pray for us, to give us strength to conquer. It's so amazing. And here we go. All of our brush powers are returning to us naturally because our power is returning. And the music, oh my god, I don't remember what this exact theme song is called, but god, it's so beautiful. And here we go. Our true power has awakened. We are now back to prime form. We now look like Shiranui from the past, or we look like our prime form. And the symbol of God that we drew for the little girl. Let's do this. And now our brush has changed. It now has the red that Shiranui's had when we fought the owls. Here we go. Yeah, we're in mega form. We're in the mega form now. We're gonna destroy Yami. Get rid of all of his powers. Oh, that hurt me though. Whoops. I wanted to do this kind of without getting hit, but I guess that wasn't really an option. You can go up there honestly and grab stuff from that catwalk, but it's not really like kind of worth it, at least to me. And we can't just hit Yami whenever we want either, because he will kind of shield himself. Oh wow, I forgot he like goes back and forth on this to try to get us. Can I slash him? No, yeah, if you try to slash him in there, he immediately shields himself to not being hit. And our weapon did actually get more powerful. It now kind of does like a multi-hit ability. So he makes it darkness again, which unfortunately develops all of our powers away for a moment. But we come back, draw the sun, blinds him for a moment, and he's back down. Yeah, but now our weapon has like a multi-hit. Yeah, we're out of ink power. So we gotta wait for just a moment. Kind of get up there and hit him. You can slash, yeah, you can slash them back, but it's really hard because he comes at you with so many attacks. And Yami is defeated. It's a really awesome boss fight, honestly, with Yami. It's great. Especially, like, hitting this form. Oh, it's so perfect. Well, we're doing that for a moment. Alright. Cool. And yeah. Yami is defeated. Now we get the victory howl that we normally would do. Awesome. Alright. And look who we find. Look who we find. He wasn't actually dead. Because we found Waka. Or Waka found us. Fantastique, Amaterasu. What a long and winding road it's been, eh, Mashari? But at last, our arch-nemesis Yami, the Dark Lord who brought darkness upon the land of mortals, has been annihilated for all eternity. I must say, I was really surprised by your little bouncing friend. You couldn't have done it without him. And it is really cool that, like, oh, I'll just wait. That tickles. Down, heel. You're gonna lick me to death. Well, Amaterasu, time to embark to even stormier seas. Making the world a better place is never easy. You must return to the celestial plane and set things in order. Only then can you usher in a new age of peace in the mortal world. Our journey is far from over. Because the celestial plane was destroyed. So obviously we have to go back and, like, save it. Now, full speed ahead. First stop, the celestial plane. And not in red text this time. Alright. And we're actually, like, above the land. Like, if you saw when it first transitioned, Ezo Fuji was in front of us. So yeah. It is super awesome seeing all of it. Sorry, I'm just getting a little bit more comfortable. Because my foot's, like, asleep. And it's a little bit uncomfortable. The path to heaven, eh? Kinda sounds like fun. You remember what I said the first time I met you, Ami? There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. So I'm going, Furball, and there's no way you're gonna stop me. I'm gonna pull out all the stops and inspire people's faith in you. You're gonna have more believers than you know what to do with. You'll see. Until then, take care of yourself, you big furball. And look, we have a seedling of the Guardian Sapling to bring to the Celestial Plane to save it. Because it was destroyed. That's why all the Celestials boarded the Ark and tried to flee, because it was, like, being destroyed. Dude, in the color, it makes my couch look super sparkly. Oh, it's so cool looking. That's awesome. And there it is. And we never got a proper sequel of Okami, of Ami returning to the Celestial Plane, and I'm really hoping, like, we get that. I don't remember her name on Twitter. Ika, I'm probably gonna botch this. Ika Rumi? She, yeah, because I think we're in credits now, right? Yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna set this down. So, yeah, I think it's Ika Rumi on Twitter was with, I can't remember his name, the maker, one of the directors or makers of Okami from Cloverfield back then. And, they kind of, like, semi-teased in their own, like, little way that, like, Okami would come back. Because later on we got a sequel in Okami-den on the Nintendo 3DS that kind of shows, like, Ami's child on the mortal world, which is, it was an okay game. Like, I watched a Let's Play on it on YouTube, and it looked pretty good, but it's not for me. It's not really something for me. But we never actually got, like, our full-fledged sequel for Okami of Ami, like, fixing things on the celestial plane, which is honestly very sad because I would want that so bad. Like, I don't really know what they would do story-wise, but it would just be so cool to see, and I would love to see that. Other than that, yeah, we didn't 100% everything. I didn't grab everything, like I said last stream. I didn't grab the fourth glaive. I didn't grab the remaining 2 sun fragments, so he didn't actually have like max health, which is kind of a bummer, but it's not like that big of a deal. 1 second. But yeah, so we didn't grab like everything in the game, which is like a little bit bummer, but we grabbed almost everything. We fed almost all the animals, we maxed out all of our abilities, we got all the brush powers, we got all the brush upgrades, which was kind of the point. By like 100, like I was kind of doing this as like a 100% playthrough of like grabbing everything, and by like everything I mean like the stuff that kind of like contributes mostly to 100%, which as I'm mentioning is like upgrading all the abilities, brush powers, brush upgrades, I would say all weapons, but I didn't actually grab all weapons. But getting all the brush powers was part of 100%, and especially getting the stray beads, that was like the big checklist of 100%. And like we got 99 of the 100, but you can probably guess where the 100 stray bead is gonna come from, is from the ending. But yeah, we went and did everything, and we actually played it pretty efficiently. Like I never really had to grind for any money. The only time we were actually short on money is when I went to go get the power slash upgrade. We were able to put money in the spring 2 of the 3 times, and we were like less than 30,000 yen short of being able to afford it. But again, once I went back to Webkier and sold like the treasure we had found in like the summit of Ezofuji, we ended up getting the money, and we went straight back and bought the final power. We got the final power up by just depositing the last of the money. So we never like ran out of money. We never like struggled in battle. Like yeah, we died, but we died during the demon trial gates, which is expected because those are like the pinnacle of challenge. Like fighting Yami is kind of tough if you're not like managing very well. But honestly, like the demon trial gates are just they're so much harder than like anything else you could do in the game. So yeah, I guess my real only complaint with the game, and this still rings true even when I used to play it and even till now, is like I still don't really like going back in the past. And it's not going back in the past that I don't like. I would just rather them not, like a lot of people that I know that I've like talked about Okami with, they don't really like the long opening that the game has. And that's the problem. Like, it sucks hearing about the legend and then going back in the past, and that's what sucks. So I really feel like they should have done one or the other. Either tell you the legend a little bit into the game, like piece by piece. Like while you're going through Kamiki, they could have like sprinkled in the legend, and then not have you go in the past, or have you go back in the past, but don't tell you the legend at the beginning, and like vaguely hear about it in Kamiki, and then actually experience it for yourself. So, yeah. I missed that first one. Well then, I'd say that's enough storytelling for today. This story contains the hopes and dreams of many fine people. Keep it close to your heart and cherish it. What's that? You want to know why I alone know this tale that no one knows? You listened to the whole story and never figured it out? You missed the whole point. Jeez, what's wrong with you? I suppose I'll have to tell the whole story all over again. I'm pretty sure this person, or you'd best learn to show my brush the respect it deserves. Anyway, I'm tired. Let's call it a day. If you're eager to hear more, I can tell you the rest of the story some other time. Until then, do your best to live up to the heroes I told you about. It's time to roll this scroll up and give it a title. Okami Amaterasu's adventure. Come back again, okay? Until next time. But yeah, so I'll talk about that in just a second, but we're gonna see like our results and how well we did. But yeah, I don't like hearing that long intro of the legend and then having to go back in the past. And that ties into my only other complaint. Orochi is a long boss fight, and I get it. He's like the big thing of the game. Like he's more hyped than Yami is, pretty much. But my problem is, you fight Orochi in the Moon Cave, you fight him in the past, which I already don't like the past, and you fight him on the Ark. You literally fight Orochi in the Spirit Gate after Yoshpet. So like you come to the north, you do that, you go straight into Yoshpet, you go straight into the past, you fight Orochi in the past, which isn't very long. You come back to the present, you do Ezofuji and fight Lekchu and Nekchu, which as you saw here, it's not a very long dungeon at all, especially grabbing stuff in it, it's not very long. And then you go to the Ark. Like if you had everything in the game, you go straight into the Ark. And then one of the bosses you have to fight again is literally Orochi. Like, I get it that you haven't fought Orochi for, he's like one of the big bads. And I get why you don't fight Lekchu and Nekchu in the Ark, because you have no way of really, you have no real way of beating them by yourself, which I understand, honestly. But the problem I'm having with that one is, you just fought Lekchu and Nekchu, so you don't fight them again. And I get that. But at the same time, you just fought Orochi as well. Don't have Orochi in there. Or maybe don't have every boss. Maybe have, gauntlets where you fight, some of the strongest base enemies of, every area in the game. That'd be really cool. And yeah, here's our results screens, how well we did. But those are just some thoughts. And that thing with the ending of that person telling the story, that I'm pretty sure that's Asun. But when you play the sequel of Okamiden, Asun is still young. So even that's a little confusing, unless it's him post Okamiden. And that might be what that is Asun old after it's Okamiden, and then Asun telling the first story, and then when the 3DS one comes out, telling the story again. Which is fine, it's pretty cool. But yeah, those are just some of my final thoughts of the game. I love this game. It's just those two complaints. It's a combination of going back in the past and the long intro, and then fighting Orochi just 3 times because he's a long boss fight. And I like it, but there's a limit, man. There's too much. But besides that, so you can't see the very top one because the camera's blocking it. But base white Ami, where you run out of ink power and she's pure white. That's the first one. So since we never actually died, we unlocked the cosmetic skin of that one. We defeated 615 enemies. Cherry Blossom. We got, I don't know what dog that is. We got an alternate dog form to play as. Money gained, we gained, what is that? 5,915,792 yen. Sweet, we unlocked the Beagle Dog. Demon Fangs found, we found 338, another Cherry Blossom. We unlocked another dog cosmetic. And at the very bottom, because we earned 6,210 praise, we unlocked Ami when she's in the stone form, her prime form with all the extra red markings on her body, and the one on the left of those 3 is a alternate style of what Ami would look like in the beta version of this game. And on the first page, we had played this game for 25 hours, 39 minutes and 26 seconds, 56 days passed, and we saved 33 times. I did leave the game on for a bit after I was done streaming, because I would do a couple other things really quick before I would turn the system off. So we didn't actually play for a full 25 hours, but that was what our total playtime was. And yeah, congratulations. And we should be getting... Yeah, so we unlocked Karmic Transformation 1, 2, Returner, which I think brings us back to normal, a Stray Bead for beating the game, We collected all the stray beads. We unlocked the string of beads. Karmic Transformer 3, which is from the bonus. 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 So we unlocked every extra optional content in the game. So yeah, the last thing I will show off now before we properly end the Okami stream, because we are now at the end. We have done everything. Everything is completed. So doing that, you save, you start from the beginning. Now the big thing I didn't mention is when you go on the arc and save, you can't leave the arc. So the glaive that I missed and those 2 sun fragments, because I went into the arc and saved in between streams, I could not leave and go back and grab anything. So there is that. So unfortunately, like, you would want to make 2 separate saves, one like when you go on the arc to like fight the end or whatever, or a save file and like save outside of the arc before you go on. So we're going to skip all these opening cutscenes that we've already seen, the legend, all this nonsense, everything from the very beginning of the game that we've already seen. So I'm going to show stuff that carries over, and I'm going to show what the string of beads actually does, the thing we had worked so hard to get. So going inside to get like a better camera angle on stuff. So yeah, we're back at the very beginning. Now in the PS2 version, oh wow, that looks really, really weird. Why is it doing black stuff on my face? Yeah, that's getting worse. That's weird. Not sure why. What if I up the brightness? Does that fix it? Kind of. I'll have to mess with stuff. I'm not really sure why it's doing that. That's a little bit weird. I'm like looking at it. Sorry about that. But yeah, so my face is gonna look a little bit weird for the end here. I apologize. I'll have to mess with my camera and figure something out. But yeah, so New Game Plus, your max health drops because, oh, is it because of the area I'm at? Yeah, it's because I'm in this area. It might be because it has black. That might be why. Yeah, because it goes, okay, so it's because the sky is black for whatever reason. That's kind of weird. All right, let's just go. Yeah, because now it goes away. That's kind of strange. I'll have to mess with stuff. So yeah, going into our menu, your max health drops. All the sun fragments you collected go away. So there is that. That kind of sucks. The sun fragments that you had also goes away. Your yen carries over, and your demon fangs carry over. That's important for something in a moment. As for our tools, we have all the karmic transformations, which are really sweet, really cool. Cause like you can like karmic transformation 7, we look like Ami from like the end. You've got stuff, the beta one. This is what kind of Ami would have looked like in the beta. Very interesting art design. That looks strange. It looks really cool actually. Honestly, it looks. I'll probably keep it like that for right now. But yeah, that's what you have in tools now. All your items carry over. Every item you had, golden peaches and everything, all carry over. So that's cool. In equipment, you lose the final weapons. So like the tundra beads, the thunder glaive, and solar flare, you lose. So those you all have to get again. But any weapon you've collected, and as you see the yellow aura, any weapon you have gold dusted also carries over. So like we can do stuff like that. As for your equipment items you attach, all items you bought from the trader stay. Fog pot, the ability to fast travel, we lost. Obviously, because we don't have the power anymore. The only item you lose is the water tablet. So buying the golden ink pot, if you don't get all the stray beads, is very important because you can have your ink replenish very quickly. All of your power-ups stay the same. Your ink, like everything stays 100% maxed out. Your praise carries over, but you don't need it anymore. All your brush powers are gone. Yeah, all of this stays the same. So like, we apparently fed 0% of the sheep, and because you have all the animals, but now you have fed none of them, so they all drop back down to 0%. Same with your treasure tome. This drops back to 0 because 1, you sell it, and 2, you don't have it anymore. But even if you had treasure, I believe it would not actually carry over. And we only missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 treasures in the whole game I never found, which is kind of weird. I don't really, whatever, I don't know. Your logbook goes back to normal. Your travel book, you keep everything in your travel guide, which is really cool, even though like you don't have these powers anymore. Your bestiaria stays the same. Like I didn't uncover them because it's slow, but like you have all of them. Like what is it? Yeah, Yami, and then you've got Yami. So they're both Yamis, but I like True Yami. Your move list, I believe, stays the same. Every move you learned except for double jump carries over. So like we shouldn't have double jump anymore. Yeah, we don't have double jump, but if we ever got into a battle, you would see that we would have all of our other moves would carry over. So there's that. But the big thing we worked for is the string of beads. Getting every stray bead in the game. Your ink, and your health are limitless. You'll never run out of ink. You'll never die, and your attack power is multiplied by 10. So if you enjoy any boss fights in the game, like Orochi, Ninetales, Blight, Yami, Waka, Oki, anybody, Nagi, anyone, any boss fight you enjoy, do not equip this because you become busted and overpowered. Like Yami was kind of tough in that final fight, but he wasn't like hard. But like playing smart, and we were also strong. Like we were pretty set. Like we beat Yami fairly easily, but it wasn't like a walk in the park. With this, Yami would die in like what, like 3 hits, 3, 4, 5 hits max, whatever. But yeah, you equip string of beads and like Lucky Cat. Like with string of beads, you don't need the golden ink pot anymore. You don't need sun fragments anymore. Like you'll find them, but you don't need them because your health is forever. You still can't go. You'll still drown in water, I believe, and you'll still die in lava. Oh, hey, pause. No, it's okay. I mean, the stream's technically over in a minute, but I mean, it's fine. I can still hang out and chat for a little bit. I got nothing else really going on. I'm just showing off like post game stuff, like stuff that we have, and just talking. But yeah, like yeah, you lose the water tablet. That's probably like the one downside, because then when you get to Ryoshima Coast, you're back to like drawing lily pads and nonsense. So like that kind of sucks that you can't run on water like Jesus anymore, especially the fact that you can't buy the water tablet till you're done with Oni Island. So like it really does you no benefit to like have it. So that kind of sucks. But I mean, when you have unlimited ink and health and power, it's not like a big deal anymore. But yeah, like the water tablet is the only thing you lose. So if you get the string of beads, really just have 100 demon fangs and just freaking buy the water tablet again. I mean, it's really easy. So yeah, that's everything that actually changes when you do New Game Plus. Yeah, sorry you missed it, pause. I mean, it's okay. The stream honestly was very short. We've only done this for an hour, and like a bit of that was just cutscenes and credits, because all we had to do was fight Yami. And also the new stream setup, so like I look different up here. The audio might sound a bit different. Hopefully it sounds pretty good, because now we can actually see all the cutscenes, because now I'm now officially using my capture card instead of using the PlayStation 4's like streaming app, because the HDCP or whatever made it where we couldn't stream certain cutscenes because they're blocked. But yeah, now we can stream really anything I want now. But yeah, with I mean, I'll play this for a minute. Pause if you got like any like questions or hangout or anything else, because now I can just skip every cutscene because now we are overpowered. And yeah, you miss a result screen. We cherry blossom like everything, like praise, demons, money, everything was, we were like beyond powerful. We had everything totally set. Oh, it does sound better? Nice. I like that. That's cool. I did a test stream earlier to like make sure the audio sound good. On my game audio thing, it shows that it's like peaking at red. But when I listened to it back, it sounded pretty good. So I'm probably gonna monkey with my capture card like every now and then to like see if I can make things better and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm glad it like looks better. We have this weird black effect because it's using my my desktop's like FaceTime camera, so it's not like the best quality, honestly. So that kind of sucks. I might see if I can like attach like my PlayStation camera to my computer and see if that might make a difference. I don't know if it will or not, but maybe it will. But yeah, so we unlocked all the extra stuff. We have all the karmic transformation. We literally have everything in the game. And yeah, we got string of beads, so now we're like busted powerful. Like our ink is limitless. We are literally a god now. But yeah, so but yeah, I mean that's about where we're sitting. Other than that, I'm just kind of thinking of what game to stream now. Now that I actually have my capture card up and running and it's kind of like better now, I might stream a little bit more, because right now I still only do Monday and Thursday. But maybe I'll throw like Wednesday in there, or maybe like a Sunday night. Maybe not Sunday night, because like there's school and work the next day, but like maybe like a Sunday afternoon or so. I don't know. I might bump up to 3 days because I might be streaming either Resident Evil 4, because that's like a cult classic game that like I've played so many times and I've been talking to coworkers about, and I just really want to play that game just again because it's just so good. And or Disgaea 4, but Disgaea 4 would be like 100% blind, and since it's a longer kind of RPG game, I would stream a little bit more often to like get through the game of it, because like I would like if I liked Disgaea 4, I'd really want to play it a lot more often instead of like 2 days a week. So there's that. And I think I can actually hook up my capture card to my Switch. I might not stream Pokemon because I like to grind in Pokemon where I kind of over level myself, and Pokemon's also going really well, by the way, if you were curious at all. But maybe I could stream like Astro Chain that came out a while ago. Like I haven't really played it, so streaming it might be a good idea at some point. I'm kind of playing this for a minute because I really want to get to like a couple battles and like really feel how strong the string of beads is, because it's so overpowered and busted. Oh man, granted our weapon is like super powerful, but we're so beyond powerful. Oh man. The Shiba. Yeah, I have played Evil Within. I've played Evil Within 1 and 2. I think I prefer 2 to 1, but 1 is still really good. I just don't have my platinum in either of them. So maybe I could stream that at some point if that would actually be better. I mean, I thought about streaming Resident Evil 2 instead of 4. But 4 is just such a classic, and like it's been played a million times that it would just be fun to play, and it'd be cool. I can't actually play Resident Evil 2. I would do that one, but I'm letting my friend borrow it at the moment. And yeah, we have the Shiba Inu. Which one specifically is the Shiba? Like I have them all. I don't know all the dogs, but we have like the fluffy fat one that, oh my god, that one no, it's just not right. We got basic Ami. We have, I don't know this dog, but this dog, which I did not notice actually has scars on its body, which is kind of cool. Never noticed that before. I know this one's the Beagle, which looks really weird, especially with our tail. Like, we're drawn with that, really. We're not drawn with that. This one, dog, I don't know. This one also has scars on its body. That's strange. So the Beagle one has no scars, but these two have scars. We have Comic Returner? Yeah, that one's the basic one. What is it? We got Prime Amaterasu, or I guess Shiranui. I would really like this form more if like it had the detail of your brush being red, and if we had the tentacles of light coming off of our body. That I would really like this transformation. And then we have Stone, which just kind of looks kind of weird, but cool, but just a little bit weird. And then I mentioned it in the credits, but this one was from the beta, and this one just looks really cool. Like, it just looks really cool looking because of the kind of like semi-realistic art style that it has. I really like how it looks. It looks really cool. But yeah, so it might either be like Resi 4 or Disgaea 4. But I'm not really sure. I mean, it's Monday. If I do add Wednesday to the stream schedule, I'll probably stream the new game Wednesday. But yeah, I still apologize for the stream yesterday. I'll still probably upload that part, but yeah, like, this is a lot better. Like, especially if the audio quality and it looks better. I'm really glad that it sounds better, and now I won't have to worry about blocked cutscenes, which is really huge. But yeah, I mean, this is the end of the stream, unfortunately. Like, there's really not much else to do because we did all the extra stuff. We have everything. There's nothing else we can really do. Although, since I know you liked it like I do, pause. We can look at it. We can look at it one final time. The completed page of Stray Beads. All of them. All 100. The Shiba one. The Shiba one's the second one. The Comic Transformer 1. Oh, that's with the tail up. Is it this one you like, or is it... Oh, it's probably this one. This is the Shiba one, right? Or is the Shiba the... Oh my god. God, the weird black just is so weird with the menu. Ugh. Ugh. But the Shiba one is the Transformer 1, or is it Transformer 2? Okay, yeah, so Karma Transformer 1. Yeah, where Ami's like kind of smaller. God, I don't like that weird black effect. Oh my god. Whoa. That looks so weird with the... Oh man, yeah, the camera is weird when it hits weird weird colorations. It's kind of funny. But yeah, this will with a not disrupted looking screen. Yeah, this is the end. And I appreciate that you'll watch my stream pause. I really like that. And I know the viewership's not like very high, but it's still fun. And if you know anyone that will watch streams, like, you can share my streams for anyone else to watch or anything else. I mean, I love that you watch them, and I love that you comment, and like I have someone to talk to. It's so fun. It makes the streaming way more fun and more enjoyable than just kind of like talking. And yeah, it encourages me to like make other videos besides streaming, and it encourages me to stream more. And I really appreciate the support. It means a lot. So yeah, God, I don't know why I did that. It looks, the green wave effect looks really cool, but it doesn't look good. Oh, the fluffy one's the Pomeranian. Yeah, I don't like the fluffy one. Fluffy one doesn't look all that great. I like Transformer 3 because basic white. Transformer 7's my favorite, and I really like Transformer 9. Those are probably my favorites. I don't really like the other style of dog ones that much. Like, I don't ever use them. They're nice. They're cool inclusions. I don't use them. Oh, the Pomeranian one? What's the bark sound like? Oh, they have different barks? Okay, hang on. Let's get this weird green nonsense. Let's try to go somewhere less green. Yeah, let's go to the water that's like blue looking. So the bark for that one. Oh, they are different. That won't be the same. Wow. I never knew they had different barks. Oh man. I mean, those ones are kind of the same. Does Ami's have a? Nope, that's the same as the basic one. This is probably the same too, right? Yeah, that's the same. Stone Ami probably is the same bark. Yep, and looks weird. And Beta probably has the same. Okay, yeah. So it's just this different style of dogs that have the different sounding barks. I mean, that's cool. I didn't know that. Thanks, Paws. I actually didn't realize that the other style of dogs had different sounding barks. So sweet. Let's actually switch to a badass looking sword. Whoops. I have no gold dust. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so thank you for the stream. Thank you to you, Paws, especially, and granted, anyone else that ever watches. So yeah, I'll probably add Wednesday to the stream schedule just to like stream more. And yeah, I mean, if you want, anytime I post that I go live, I really need to use the Facebook page more and just my social media more. I really need to. But yeah, like, be more than welcome to like share the stream, or anyone else that wants to like come hang out and talk and just play games or even suggest games. I'm all for it. It'd be fun. But yeah, this closes the book on Okami. So hopefully it was fun rewatching through Okami and hanging out. But I will be back Wednesday with hopefully a slightly better camera if I can work something out, and maybe eventually invest in like a better headset, maybe just to like make sound quality, I guess, even better, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. And Paws, like always, man, make sure you take care. And I'll see you Wednesday for maybe Resident Evil 4 or Disgaea 4. So hopefully it'll be fun, man. So enjoy your week until Wednesday or Thursday. So take care.